obviously, because I'm literally like, this is like my 14th time playing this game. Trying something new, as in broadcasting, playing a game, because I usually just do it in private because I'm not that good at it. But I do have to admit, this is my fave game. I do play older stuff from time to time. I'll try anything, but this is something that I play the most. And if you are my friend on the PlayStation, then you know, like, literally this, all of my, well, not all of it, but most of my activity is like Dead Island, Dead Island, Dead Island. But yeah, so anyway, like I said, this is my first time doing this. I don't really know like what people be talking about while they do stuff like this. I do want to try Resident Evil with y'all. My husband bought it recently, and I don't know, honestly, I've been scared to play it, but he have started it, and it is like freaking intense as fuck. Well, once you get into it, I guess. Well, maybe it start out intense, I don't know. I'm just talking shit. I don't even know if it's okay to cuss. Well, I'm not friends with no kids, so it's gotta be okay to cuss, right? I hate going into dark places, in real life and in video games. Usually it's never a good thing, but this time it doesn't mean anything. And it's so funny because like I have played this game like I said, like 16, 17 times, like literally, not just this version either. I played the first one a bunch of times over and over again too, which by the way, I cannot wait for the next one to come out. But yeah, it's so funny because no matter how many times I play this game, I have been like running into new things, or like literally like not remembering certain jump scenes. Fuck. Oh god, I hate this bitch. Why can't I? Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. And didn't work out for me, did it? Did not work out. It's crazy. I gave it the good old college try. Apparently it's not good enough. Should have went to a better school, huh? Damn, what the heck? And then she be cheating. I can't even move. And she, look at her. Look like she knows she be cheating. Oh, also, I should probably say, for people who don't, like, know, about the game, or, like, it's seeming, like, a little bit too easy right now, since I have played so much, I have certain, advantages. Like, I get to keep my level, and I have an advantage called, one punch, which is why my punch is so forceful. If it is your first time playing this game, don't try the one punch. I do encourage you to use your fist though, because like the more like you build yourself up, like with your punches, with your shooting, with your like knife abilities, the better it is for the better it is, like, in the future, I guess I would say, like, you,
Yeah.
Yes, Davina, I hear you. What's up?
Looks like she packed up in a hurry. Maybe she managed to escape.
Also, I have a daughter.
Oh,
okay, honey, the food is almost done. Like, literally, probably 2 or 3 more minutes. Okay?
Can't hurt to look in Cape Victoria. Good to know.
Huh? It's a surprise. Can I finish my video? Thanks. Girl, it's you didn't get the book. Remember, I told you could have one or the other, and you chose the other. Maybe next time you can get the book. Maybe next time, but you don't have it this time, honey, and I don't want to have to keep talking about it. Okay? All right. Maybe. We'll see what goes on tomorrow. All right. So yeah, I think what I'm actually gonna do, because this is like a test run, which is why like I'm going live and not making like an actual full video that I can edit or whatever. And instead of, you know, like I guess like really wanted to test out and see, I guess, how it works with even making a video on a PlayStation. I have never done this. My husband has. He is MDG_45 gaming. Or is it MDG 45 gaming? Look up both. One of them will be his. He have some older videos, and he also just started back like doing stuff, and he played like 2K and like stuff that I obviously and clearly cannot play. Well, not that I cannot play it, I'm just not good at it. I'm not interested in putting it on the internet and getting like blasted for being a horrible person, horrible gamer. I only play games I'm good at, which I'm not ashamed of, and I don't really care what anybody thinks about it. Again, I'm willing to try something new, but I usually like stick to like stuff I already know. So like games similar to this, or like Call of Duty, definitely. But usually I just play this, and it's no big dizzle.
If you find more diamonds, bring them to me right away. If you find more diamonds,
sorry, I was reading a little message that's on the side. So I'm fully aware that nobody is watching me right now, but I hope, you know, the more I do this, the more people tune in. I plan on doing a video, I don't know, maybe once or twice a day.
Maybe there's something we can use.
I mean, I do work and I do go to school, but I have time at some point. I always make time to play the game. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like a way to like wind down. I need it. It's like my go-to when I just had like a messed up day. It's always like, well, what game can I play when I get home? And honestly and truthfully, again, because let's start this relationship off right, I just usually play games that I know like I'm already good at, or I know like not really gonna be that hard. Maybe, Lord Jesus, I watch. No, well, no, I actually don't watch TV. I don't know why I was just about to say that. But yeah, maybe making these posts and uploading these videos will give me like the courage to, oh god, oh, usually they kill me. Oh, also along with my punches being extra like strong, my kicks are too, which is why I was able to kick her like that. If you are just starting out on this game, it's not, kicks are not definitely not that strong. You can though, like I said, the more you like use a certain technique to kill, the better. Okay, that's enough. The better, like obviously the better that you get at it, and the more like the stronger you get at doing it, like the more you shoot, the better your aim will be, and like stuff like that. I guess basically just like real life. When I said that's enough, I meant like you can stop. I have a cat and my daughter love to like be extremely rough with him. Why, I do not know, because he's literally like the best kitty you could ask for. He's such a nice guy. But my daughter's small and doesn't really like get the concept of like she's scaring the fuck out of him. So she just keep doing it for some reason. I wonder like exactly how much trouble I can get in for cussing, and this is like live. Like, do I have to put like an adult advisory like, hey kids, please don't watch this, I be cussing? I don't know. I mean, some parents like don't really mind, you know, their kids being around stuff like that. Like me personally, even though like my daughter is so young, I don't mind her being around cursing, or like, I guess you could say like just bad language in general, because I have basically got her down to understanding that just because you hear it doesn't mean that you should repeat it. And like, I don't want to sound like one of those parents that's like, I don't give my kid candy and my kid can't play on the jungle gym. Like, it's not like that. I just don't, you know, don't want to be one of those parents that have kids who like cussing and don't know how to talk to adults and stuff like that, and then like they don't even know their ABCs and stuff like that. Like, my daughter is extremely smart, and you know, I'm not gonna act like I'm a perfect parent, but I'm definitely doing something right, so I'm okay. I'm fine with it. I'm fine. I'm a cursor, and I'm also a great parent, just in case anybody is feeling like, oh, I shouldn't have said that in front of my kid. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Your kid will be fine, I promise. Like, literally. I have never read a parenting book a day in my life, and I have survived these 3 years. Perfect doctor's visits, great dentist visits. She's gonna be in school soon.
That had to hurt.
I don't want this whole video to be about me being a mom, because literally like my whole life is about me being a mom, which is, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Like, I love her. She's great. I just, you know, I was a person before I was a mom, and now like I can't even go by my actual name. I'm just mom now. I'm just mom. Well, I do have 2 stepkids, and they call me by my name, but even they, like, actually call me mom, so I guess, you know, there's that. Anyway, I'm going to school for psychology, so go on and comment your mental and emotional abuse stories, and I'll give you my input. I'm just kidding. I'm not a professional yet, and I am not gonna give anybody any type of professional advice, but I will give you some ghetto ratchet friend advice, because that's the type of person I am. Real ass friend, give a fuck about your problems. Thought somebody was coming from that way. Did I hear that, or was I just imagining it? Sometimes, like, when I'm playing this game, I could swear like I've heard something, but in reality, like, no, you're not hearing anything. You're just paranoid. Oh my gosh! So how many of y'all have been seeing this stuff on Facebook about Area 51 and like people going and you know, busting in that thing. And I mean, for some people, like, clearly and obviously it's a joke, but I was about to say, like, what is that? It's a glitch. For some people, yes, clearly, like, it's a joke, like, you know, it's just meant to, like, be funny, like most of the things on the internet. But honestly though, some people are super serious about
Oh, you did it.
going, and I just, like, I don't know, I don't think I could ever
I need to get out of here.
work
Find
myself up
someplace
enough
safe.
to, like, seriously do
Maybe
that.
I'll try Cecil's hospital in the hostel by the town hall.
And you know what's messed up? Okay, my character, this girl, she knows, like, for a fact that, like, certain stuff is not safe. And, like, why wouldn't she just tell this woman, like, hey, don't go over there, actually, you know, go to the movie theater, that's where we all are, or, you know, the army base, which is semi-safe now. I guess that's not completely safe, that's not fair. But, like, girl, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't know what to do in a zombie apocalypse. I don't know if I would be super nice or if I would just shut it down, because like I said, I have kids. You got to worry about whether people are actually, like, good people, or if they're gonna, like, take all your food when you go to sleep, or, you know, what. Yes, I also watch The Walking Dead, but I'm not, like, obsessed with zombies or anything. I'm kind of obsessed with zombies. Which, you know, I'm just gonna throw it out there. I don't think it's such a bad thing. I don't think it's really that far off from some of the stuff, you know, that we see in the media with all these people on drugs and crap. Which, everybody on drugs, don't act like that. Trust me. But still, though, you do have those, like, people who... Wow, she did not have to yell like that. People who, like, are on drugs and, like, obviously act crazy as frick. And, I don't know, it's just weird. It's just weird. Like, I want to, well, actually I have, I'm not gonna lie, I've watched, what is it called? Intervention. And, like, it kind of, like, basically take you through, like, oh, I was a college girl, and then, you know, something traumatic happened to me, and I tried crack. And every story is not like that. Like, some people just, like, get bored and, like, do crazy stuff. But, like, other people, like, crazy stuff happened to them, or, like, you know, a major loss in the family, like they parent or something like that, and then they start, dang, he's finna, he reached back far, about to knock my head off. Anyway, though, it's just always interesting to, like, see, like, these people, like, are nothing what, like, you would assume, I guess, if you're the type of person that assumes something about other people. They're nothing like that. They, like, had really happy families and parents who were super supportive, and they just was like, you know, I don't know, like, some of them are, like, easily influenced, but others are just, like, super, like, too curious. And that's probably where, like, they get the whole, like, curiosity killed the cat saying, because, like, you can be so curious to the point where it's, like, self-destructive. And yeah, some people really just go on about their life in that fashion, which is crazy. I can't believe it's been 20 minutes already. Was he just standing right here when I walked past the first time? I don't think so. Yeah, I think after this video, honestly, I'm gonna start from the beginning for y'all. Without my one punch ability. Just so like you'll get the view of like the weapons that you have to put together and use. I guess you don't have to put them together. You can use basic ass weapons, but it just really don't make sense to do that because you can make some really cool stuff. I think my favorite like thing to make is the electricity thing. Oh wow. It's like you know, have a knife and you hook up some electric cords to it or whatever, and now when you stab somebody or cut them, they're electrocuted. So yeah, that's kind of the crazy part about it. They have like fire stuff too. I just think the electricity part is like crazy because you get to see like firsthand how it's affecting people, I guess. Fuck, I think that
smoke inhalation. Where the
this
hell is Sylvia?
is the one where she gotta kill this dude wife. I'm also one of those people. I definitely like cannot be suspenseful. I guess I could try, but like why, you know? But I mean, I don't know, I guess some people like I say like a lot also. Some people like stuff like that, like surprises, being suspenseful. No Pop-Tart, and definitely not by my TV.
Korean TV.
They was putting Pop-Tarts by my TV? So if I ask them right now, they're gonna say like, yeah, my bad sis.
I was in church.
Okay, so maybe this is not that. Am I just going crazy because I could have sworn this was that?
Sylvia's picture. Mother might want this.
What are you TV Patra? Then I was sitting on the floor.
Oh, watch TV and eat your Pop-Tart?
Yeah. And TV is Patra. Then I eat the chips. Hot chips.
She gave you some hot chips. TT Quayshawn or TT Corey?
TV.
Okay, well. Wow.
Corey gave me that.
Oh, Corey gave it to you too? So both of them was in here giving you hot
Bloody
chips
hell. No one could have survived
and
this.
Patra.
Pop-Tarts. Thanks for correcting me on that one. That was great. I'm glad that you're trying to keep me online. And I wish it was a way to like extinguish the fire because this is stupid. Also, it's just crazy to me that like as quote-unquote realistic as this game is trying to be, you really believe that she would be in here not like hacking up a lung? Like I'm not even there and this is too much smoke for me. I'm done. Can't do it. Kick,
Nothing.
push.
Nobody here. It's not alive.
Damn, I'm just finna give up or what? What the heck? Gosh. Okay. Damn, I was about to say. Hey down. So yeah, if anybody do end up tuning in, go and comment other games that you like on a PlayStation, that, you know, you'll want to see somebody else play, or that you playing, and maybe I'll try it out. Again, don't see why not. It seems like they can because
trying to help you?
they definitely not trying to help me.
They're trying to get you or something.
Oh shoot, is this where
You're Roman? You kick him.
no, this is not where. What am I thinking of? Obviously, clearly something else. See, that's the problem when you play the same game over and over again. Like, some stuff kind of start to run together. Well, I guess not for everybody, just like specifically for me. Some stuff, like, I like grouped together with other stuff and swore like this was the part when that happened. I'm missing it. I don't understand. But I'm probably not missing anything. Like, literally not a darn thing.
The chopper's completely buggered. I'll see if anyone survived.
Oh my gosh, what is that? They snuck up on me. Also, another thing that I kind of like don't understand about this game is you can pick up money, and like that's how you get like if you go to like the quote-unquote store, which is really just like a person, you know, street pharmacist or whatever you want to call them, and like you can have somebody make a weapon for you. Well, not make a weapon for you, but give you weapons that they have. You just got to give them the money. Anyway, what doesn't make sense to me about it is, why do you need the money? Like, I understand like a trade for a trade, like give me 4 cans of food and I'll do this for you, but it's like, come on, why do you need the money? What are you gonna do with the money? The money's no good anymore, and you're not getting out of this place. You're gonna die here. That's messed up. But kind of true. You want the monsters to come? That's crazy. Alright. They want to beat me up so bad, but they can't. Okay, I guess I missed what I'm looking for, and I should clearly and obviously already know, because I've played this game so many times before, but I'm not so good with remembering stuff. Like, literally, there's not anything. Okay, that's the way I gotta go. I literally, like, sometimes I can be so spacey, and people always make fun of me, like, because I'm in school, like, literally going to school right now for psychology, and halfway through on that bachelor's degree, and I'm just like, I can be so spacey. Like, I'm so great in school, seriously, I have always been, but when it comes to I don't know, certain things I'm just like, wait, what's going on? I just am not always the brightest star in the sky, if you know what I mean. Sharpest knife in the drawer. I don't think people are supposed to do that when they swim. Okay, wait, what am I looking for? Oh, find someone alive. That's exactly what I was just doing. I know he down here.
I found a set of tracks, and whoever left them is bleeding
Oh,
pretty
wow.
bad.
I didn't
I'll
get
be in
close
touch.
enough the first time. Uh-huh. Okay, Davina, calm down, honey. I don't know if it's because I'm on here so late or what, but I can't believe nobody has, like, came in. Like, where's all the, what do they call them? I was gonna say scammers. Trolls. Usually, like, at least you can get a troll or two on your video. Apparently not me, though. But I'm gonna as a compliment. I just feel like in real, like, zombie apocalypse,
Bastard had enough strength to
It's a
close the
group
gate.
of 4.
Need to find another way in.
It could possibly maybe be a group of 5. But, like, going out and fight, and then, like, obviously, like, okay, for her instance, she's, like, supposedly immune. Oh, and now y'all breaking out. That's crazy. And there are, like, as you can tell, like, zombies that are, like, faster than others. The walkers are pretty slow. They can chase you, but they cannot climb. So if you climb on top of something, they cannot get you. But the ones that you just seen that was screaming and running, those are the infected. They can climb. They definitely can chase you. They're so much faster than a walker. And like, I think the only way that I will run from an infected is if I can't just, like, fight them right where we are, just because it seemed like the more you run, like, the faster and madder they get, like, the stronger they are, which is crazy. I feel like, and if I go this way, does that make it shorter? It does. Oh, you ain't even die? But it does, like, have me curious, like, okay, if you are into that type of stuff, like, zombies, you know, whatever, if you are, like, interested in that kind of thing, do you think that, like, actual, like, real zombies, what do you think? Fast or slow? Because I will say this, I used to be like, oh, why are people scared of zombies? They're so slow, you know, blah, blah, blah. If zombies are, like, really, like, just out for human flesh, let's say that's true about them, which nobody knows, because as to my knowledge, nobody has came into contact with one. If that is true, then, like, that means predator, and just like predators evolve that we know of right now, don't you think that like they could start out one way and then end up a whole nother type of way? Like they will start out you know, slow, and then like you can get away from them and it is what it is, and then eventually like just become like ready to rumble at any point in time, like anybody can get it kind of deal. And obviously my daughter likes video games too. Raising a gamer. But yeah, it's, and another thing that's also like really weird, like some games will be like, oh, you know, you can kill a zombie with like only, you know, a headshot. And then other games, like you can beat them up, like with this one. You don't necessarily have to like crush their skull like I just did. That was kind of overkill. Like in this game, if you cut both arms off, most of the time they die. If you cut a leg off, excuse me, most of the time they die. So it's like clearly and apparently so many different like scenarios with zombies and how they are or aren't. I don't know. I guess like if there were ever an apocalypse to happen, I would just about bet that it's a zombie. Only because like, not that I like just believe in like, oh, the dead coming back to life. Medicine, like there are, I thought I just heard something. There are certain things that have happened recently. I did just hear something where like, okay, well there's this one story about this girl takes her daughter to get vaccinated, like, you know, some parents do, some parents don't, you know, not saying what's right or what's wrong, I'm just saying. And she takes her daughter to get vaccinated, and then the doctor comes back and he's like basically like trying to have her pay for the vaccines because he accidentally gave her the wrong one. Like she was on like public insurance, I don't know what you call it, like government insurance, I don't know, free insurance, and he accidentally gave her the one for people who like pay for their insurance. And so, okay, that there's something, but then the question is, what exactly is the difference? Like, what do you give kids whose parents can't afford insurance versus what you give kids whose family can? And I've been on both sides of the spectrum where, like, when my daughter was first born, she had, like, I don't know, again, I don't know what you want to call it, government insurance, I guess. Insurance I did not have to pay for. And then obviously, like, I became a better person quickly because the doctors that you come in contact with on public insurance are not always the best. Not saying that all of them are the same, but sometimes, you know, you run into some who really don't care about their job. Mostly because those doctors do get paid less because of the whole insurance, no insurance thing. Anyway, and you know, so obviously like her first set of vaccines were, you know, before I purchased, you know, before I was paying for insurance. And then like after that, her other vaccines were through insurance that I paid for, which was quite expensive, if I must say so myself. And there was no difference in her, so I can't really say like, oh, I believe in the whole conspiracy. What I will say is that I was treated differently by what kind of insurance I presented, but I also was treated differently from like before I was married to like now being a married woman. Just like publicly, like people see my ring and they have a different, they just approach me differently. Like in the grocery store, and like just like in general, it's so crazy because people do have a different type of respect for you, men and women, which again is crazy, but they have a different type of respect for you when you are married.
It's always worth taking a look.
Especially like since I changed her, her, Lord Jesus, her last name has always been the same. I changed my last name. And it's just been like, I don't know, it's been crazy. I can't even fathom like I don't know. What the fuck? I'm just supposed to keep checking it? Or clearly that's something that I already did, right? Oh, don't want to do that. But that's a whole different conversation for a whole different time. As you can tell, I love to talk. Sometimes I try to keep the conversation light and funny, and other times I got some shit to say. So, hey, deal with it or don't. I don't know what to say. Well, I know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. I just, in real life, this just would not be me. I'm just gonna say that. Would I protect myself? Absolutely. Would I kill to protect what I have? Yes. What I'm absolutely not gonna do is be out here in these streets by myself. Cause the thing is, like, okay, best fighter, best marksman, best swordsman, all of these things that you could be, just this wonderful, great person at protecting yourself. There is still a possibility that you're not coming back home. And, you know, do you want like your kid or your spouse or, you know, whoever to deal with like you was trying to be Captain Save 'em and ended up like not saving anybody, especially not yourself? Oh, wrong button. Which is just horrible. It's horrible. Doesn't really compute. Oh, because I still was pushing the wrong button. Ha ha ha. For me, but again, this is stemming from like, I guess, a bunch of shows that I've watched, but also from me watching The Walking Dead or Fear of the Walking Dead. There's so many times where you see these families who survive together, and then like the dad's like, I'm gonna go look for blah 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 blah, and the kids like begging them like, please don't go, and then they go, and then they end up never coming back. And it's just like, God, I could not imagine. I couldn't imagine as a child. I couldn't imagine as
Where's Frank Serpo?
a parent, like being that
How did you get here? Did he bring you?
reckless, I guess you would call it.
No. That bastard doesn't think about anyone but himself. He was halfway here before I even got out of the wreckage. He shot the other pilot, left him behind to distract the infected. I barely made it. Clark, listen to me. When you find him, you kill him. Understand? Kill him.
You're going to pay for this, Serpo.
And then another thing is like, okay, in the first game, they learned that like the military did this. But yet they like continuously still like, should I kill him now? See, in real life, he would have to die now because at this point we know like when you die, you turn into a zombie. But anyway, they continuously like just believe in the military, and it doesn't make sense to me because how many times does somebody have to lie to you and try to kill you, or excuse me, try to take like all your blood, literally, not even an exaggeration, before you're like, okay, this is not the person for me. This group does not really mix with my type of group. Like, when do you draw the line? You cannot be that trusting, especially in a situation like this. But I digress. Again, like I've said before, I love this game. There are just some I guess you can say major, you can say tiny, whichever one you want. There's loopholes to me that just like for like my like way of thinking, real life does not make sense, does not compute. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Can't. It's not making sense to me. And another thing, I guess, like, let's just get right to it. So in the even at the beginning of this one, at the beginning of this game, you can build a boat and like take that boat around the island. Why didn't they think to like just try to leave? Like, are all the maps gone and they just like don't know the way? Is it like, what's really going on? Because I don't get it. Like, why would I want to continuously travel from place to place on this island when I could use this same boat to get out, or at least attempt? Like, did you try? Do you want to? So yeah, I mean, again, shit, I don't know. Just, I'm trying to make it make sense, like, in my own head. Of course that didn't work. I knew it wasn't going to.
Oh, please. You're worried about that fucking idiot? Jesus Christ. Listen, it's better him than you. Alright?
Do you think I'd forget what you did, motherfucker? I never forget.
Take a look around. Do you really think this shit is gonna sort itself out? Jesus, it's all on the line, you understand? All of it!
Call for another chopper right now, or I'm gonna toss your ass to those things.
Another chopper? You fucking kidding me? You don't have a fucking clue what's really happening here, do you?
Fine, out you go.
Just take a look at yourself. The rage. Fury, it's building up inside you. Yeah, it's getting harder to control, isn't it? And worst of all, it's always there, waiting to come out. Even if you do manage to escape, then what?
How do you know what's happening to me?
Harlow, it's the same as you. You didn't know that, did you? Yeah. She went to the quarantine zone. Was planning on using a boat to escape. We caught her. She's trying to steal a bunch of data from the lab. Fucking bitch. Yeah, she really thought she was gonna get away with it, too.
Get away with what? She was gonna turn that info over to the WHO, blow the lid off this place.
The World Health Organization? Really? Look, She is nothing more than a garden variety fucking
These conversations
terrorist.
be going on for so long.
And she was gonna take the vaccine, sell
Like,
it to whoever backed a truckload of
damn,
money.
I don't
up
like you,
to
you
her
don't like
door.
me. We don't have nothing else
There's
to
a
talk
vaccine? Where is it?
She's got it.
about.
If you want
Again,
it to,
she really believe in this
you're gonna have to go
vaccine.
get it.
Why, honey?
She's not gonna give it up willingly, though. Huh. I can guarantee you that. Yeah, it's worth a shitload of money to her. You're gonna have to kill her.
You and me are still going to settle up, Servo.
They really not.
Hey, I'm at the fort. It looks like a good place to hide out. Come on over.
Gosh. Well, okay. Definitely going to wrap this video up. I will be back on here tomorrow. And yeah, I don't know. Hope you guys have a good day, night, week, year, month, afternoon, morning, whatever time you're watching this, however you're feeling. Things get better or it could be worse, however you want to look at it. Yeah, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. I don't know, follow me on Twitter. Yeah, be good people, do good things. Bye-bye.